there, my boss. Wrong. Big up the Obi. Best player for Arsenal today. Rick Power, where's about Shaka?
9 months pregnant, brother.
Eh?
9 months pregnant.
Man say Shaka play like him 9 months pregnant. Ramsey. See do there? See do there, Ramsey. Just go on. Man like Niles. Man, you're not ready yet, brother. Your first touch. You look like a cousin. Eh? Me bumper clad. But see the man can throw some ball and them end up in the next half. Yeah. Big up Arsenal Jamaica said we, cause I don't know. 100 off road we are forward from. Big up man like Dwight, being at the scene. Oh?
No, I'm alone, you know.
Boy, I remember some of the man them still, but big up all of the man them. Man like them are hide out today. Oh night. Fix things.
Hello Gunners. Yeah, it was an awful performance. Liverpool gave us a reality check. We need to spend. There's no way. It is time for the body to support Unai. You know, we are on the right track, but we need to strengthen our squad. We have to be competitive and aggressive in the market. Let us go there and get best player to become the best team again. There's no choice. Liverpool performance is not by accident. They spent money. And that is what all bigger teams do. They are spending money. So we have to go the same way. There's no shortcut. Pensioners like Richie Tenor will take us nowhere. Let us be honest. We need to get best players to become the best team again. It was very disappointing. There's no positive to take from yesterday's game. It was an awful performance by our squad. Very awful.
I have run into a lot of fucking emotions during that game and afterwards. But the one fucking emotion that is taken over right now is unacceptable and fucking anger. I feel like a little kid who just found out Santa Claus is not fucking real. My fucking team is not anywhere fucking close to what I wish and hope them to be. What bothers me the most? Unai Emery. Having a new coach is like having a new fucking girlfriend. But the only problem is, in this new relationship, you have to fucking live together. So he does shit, and he does shit, and he does shit, and you just take it, and you just take it, and you take it, because you want it to work. Well, guess what, Unai fucking Emery? I support you. Anybody that says Unai out, in my opinion, is a fucking idiot. All these injuries, you play your best fucking 11! Our best advantage today, going into the game, was our offense! You know, I was quietly stewing when Lacazette came off the last 2 games before Liverpool, and he was throwing a fit like a little fucking baby. I thought, well, show more respect to your coach. But you know what? Lacazette, throw all the fucking fits you want, because you are representing a lot of Arsenal supporters, and our dumbfoundedness that Unai does not start our best 2 fucking strikers together. I'm choking with fucking rage here. I didn't forget about you either, Licksteiner. You and Koscielny, go take a fucking cruise together. Fucking retire and take a fucking cruise together. When January comes, we need fucking defense. New York out.
And same fucking shit. We lost 5-1. And it almost felt like a deja vu. Was Arsene Wenger on the bench? Really? What the hell is going on? We need to reinforce in this in January transfer. That's the only way I see that we're gonna, even compete for the top 4. Disgusting performance. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Name is Pure. Today's game was bad, man. Like we're in shambles, man. We lost 5-1 to Liverpool. It was really bad. I'll say maybe the players are tired or something. I'm not sure. It was really bad. We had everyone in their normal positions, but still, it just didn't work. Yeah, the defense, it was shocking, man. It was really shocking. I think Leno as well, maybe he might be tired. Could be nice to just swap him out as check. Maybe that could help a bit. But yeah, I would say like everyone didn't perform in today's match. It was just bad, man. It was just bad. But now I guess all we can do now is just for the next game we have to win. We have to really win.
But I think we got our hopes up too high at the start of the season. We went 22 games unbeaten, and we expected a good run. But it's okay. We still got half a season left. We lost to a good team. Liverpool is a good team, the best team in Europe, my opinion, since Real Madrid fell off. But it's okay. If we get top 4, it was a good season. We need to win Europa League so we don't have to go through qualifications next year. I want 3rd, but top 4, then it's a good season with new management, reforming the team. But we need to win Europa League. We need to win FA Cup. And today was the best day since Tottenham lost to capitalize. But it is what it is. We lost to a good team. Hats off to them. Now we keep moving on. I think the next game is New Year's Day. And then we keep it going. Arsenal, we're getting better. Our defense is terrible. But you know what? We have good strikers. Our midfield looking okay. A lot of injuries, so we can't even blame the coach too much. We have a lot of injuries. But you know what? Guns out. Arsenal, we're doing better. We're much better than last season coming forward. Now let's go unbeaten for the rest of the season and get top 4. But you know what? It is what it is. Be proud of our team. Guns out, Arsenal, bullet.
Results reaffirmed the gap between Arsenal and the top 5 clubs in England. We were outplayed and even we were outscored. Our defense was shocking. Just keep giving away easy goals. I don't know why. We have backed the manager. Now it's time for the owner to come out and back the manager. We can't be outspent even with outspent by Fulhams and Wolves. He needs to come out and tell us what are his ambition for this club. Since he came to Arsenal in 2007, we are going down the hill. Nowadays we are not a big club. We need to get back to our own big club. And if we continue playing this way, we don't need to go to the Europa Super League, because when we go there, we'll be the whipping boys of other big teams. The owner needs to spend. We need at least 17 players so that we can compete.
I hate it when we cannot protect our lead. It's just simple. Emery, park the fucking bus. I want us to protect our lead. The teams at the bottom half, they are more organized than us. They don't have better players than us. Why is it difficult for us to defend better? Because he is not teaching them how to defend better. He has to fix that. We have best attackers in the league, but we struggle to break down the teams at the bottom half. Southampton coach has been there for almost a month now. They are playing better. Brighton, we struggle to break down them because they organized the fucking defense, or we are not going anywhere.
It's unfortunate that the defense let us down. Hoping for the best. Little Gunnar behind me, hoping for the best, and that we can come back from this defeat. We have been too sloppy, we have been too sluggish these days. Hope we're gonna go to the drawing board and do what you gotta do to bounce back, to see what we got. Bringing out Lacazette 20 minutes to time, for me that's nothing. Lacazette couldn't train game within 20 minutes. Now Liverpool is not like a small team. It's the big team, it's a big fit. I was so optimistic about this game too, but you got unfortunate. We never came out with the result which I wanted to. But still back in Emery. Still back in the team regardless. I gave like big up the fans, because I was hearing those guys right there. They were saying Arsenal, trying to motivate the boys, but it's so unfortunate. Come on, you Gunners, let's keep going. Regardless, we're gonna do this.
Hi AFTV. To go to Anfield and lose 5-1, that's just terrible. I'm absolutely gutted by this. But it's not the surprise that we lost. And informed Liverpool against the Arsenal that we've been in a couple of weeks with all the injuries. It's not a surprise that we have lost so terribly. First of all, big ups to Maitland-Niles. It was great that he got that goal. Unfortunately, it was marred by 5-1 loss. Next time Arsenal scores, before I celebrate, I'm going to wait like 5 minutes. Yeah, just wait. Like they'll just be like, and for like 5 minutes before I say, yay, we scored, because I don't know what's up with this team, man. How are you so slippery with holding on to your lead? I don't think Huddersfield or Fulham will be that slippery with holding on to the lead. It's so terrible. But we know what needs to be done in January. Emery needs to go. The club must support Emery. Fix this defense. Give ourselves more depth in defense, more depth in attack. And that would be great. I think the players should just pick themselves up and go into January, and let's sort this thing out. Big ups to the team. Red Army.
Humiliating, embarrassing defeat from yesterday. And this is the perfect time because the January window is after tomorrow, so we should definitely get some defenders, at least 2 defenders, right back and center back. That's our main problem, because we don't have defenders. Basically, we don't have defenders. Conceding 5 goals, wow, we don't have defenders. Our defenders are eating grass from the on-field, so we should definitely get some defenders. And for you lots out there that giving stick to Unai Emery, you should back him. You should back him because this is his first season. He's only been here for 6 months, and I think you should back him because he's building a new team. He's building a new mentality, and he's bringing in the new era. So you should back him, man. He's building a team. You see, look at Jurgen Klopp. He's building a big team, strong team. They give him time. Now look at him. He's one of the best teams in the world. So let's bounce back against Fulham this weekend. See you guys.
That was a hurtful defeat. Very hurtful defeat. Very tough one to take. I have 2 main problems. The first one is that we're too one-dimensional. Like Emery is trying to play the style of building from the back and high pressing football. That's fine. But when you come up against a team that is much better in high pressing and in building like Liverpool, you should have a plan B. You should not be one-dimensional. Like you should try to bypass the high pressing style of Liverpool by just playing long balls, and maybe Aubameyang should be trying to knock the ball down to Lacazette or anybody any runner from the midfield. That's one problem I have. The second one is obviously we can't defend, and there is a way to lose. Even if you have to lose, you don't lose 5-1. Like this is the Wenger era thing when we were just gun hose, everybody's attack, and even though we're being thumped at the back, and still people are flying forward. Like we lost 6-0 to Chelsea. What kind of a team that loses 8-2 to a direct rival like Manchester United anyway? So that was a bad defeat, and we need now 2 top-class central defenders in January, which is not going to happen, I think.
I'd like to first send out my condolences for our loss of our former chairman. And it was sad that he passed away recently. At least his good works will never be forgotten for what he did for us, no? In the beginning of the season, everybody was saying they wanted to see Liechtensteiner challenging for Hector's place or starting ahead of Hector. Clearly, we have seen that. We've seen why he was hesitating to have him start games, because the Premier League is a really pacey league. His legs can't defend us. Even though he has experience positioning, he just can't cope with what is coming at him.
But was I expecting an outcome result, a good result? No. But I wasn't expecting this score, 5-1. Jesus, it was like we were playing. It was like Liverpool was playing a scrimmage against their reserve team. Hopefully, with this result, Emery has opened his eyes and sees that we don't have the players to match against or to play against Liverpool, against the big guns, maybe Manchester City. Hopefully, with this result, he sees that we have not an average team, a below average defense team, and maybe during the transfer he makes some changes, because as we saw in the previous games, we've been really lucky not getting punished, but against Liverpool you can't afford that. And then this time we did that, and then we that's what happened. Everyone played bad. Xhaka played bad. Torreira lost a lot of balls too. So we know what we have to do in order to match up against the big teams. We need to spend big. We need quality players. We don't need quantity because we have a lot of quantity in the squad. We need quality.
We were always going to be up against it with a makeshift back line again. It's imperative now that we go and get a commanding centre back in January. Liverpool are the project in year 3. We're in the first year with a new manager, Emery, who has instilled a new steel in this team with some of the players. There's still some work to be done in moving some players out, moving some players on. But let's take heart from the one fact that we won't face Liverpool again this year, and we can move forward. Tottenham lost also today, so we need to keep in touch with Tottenham and Chelsea, and Tottenham and Chelsea will have difficult games to come. So keep the faith, Gunners fans. We are looking at top 4. We are presently a Europa kind of team, and we need to improve, and hopefully in this transfer window we can do that. And moving forward in the summertime, Emery can put more of his stamp on his team. So I want to wish everybody a happy new year and be safe, and I'll see you in 2019, I think.
We started off the game on the right foot. First 10 or 15 minutes, we were able to nick the first goal in with Maitland-Niles. It will be played really well. I think he was our best player, but that's not hard to say considering we had a really bad team. And then, after the first goal, we broke down at the back. Liverpool took us over, which is why in January we need to spend. If we can sell Özil to help finance that, if Ramsey doesn't want to come back and we have to sell him, but we need help at the back, and it's going to take 2 or 3 windows before Emery can really put his DNA on the team and hopefully get back into top 4, get back into Champions League. But not the greatest performance today, but we got to remember this moving forward.
What up, Arsenal Fan TV? Hey, that was a bad performance from the boys. The whole back line, the whole defense was just whack, was just pathetic. I'm still waiting for the change. We saw some little change, but I'm still waiting for the change. Keep my faith in Unai. In Unai we trust. He's the man with the plan. He got the plan, so he's the man with the plan.
Result, but I think the problem lies deeper than that. We have a manager in Unai Emery who can't set a team up defensively. And before anyone kills me, we have Socrates, Koscielny now, and Mustafi. These are 3 relatively good defenders, relatively speaking to the rest of the Premier League. Yet we are conceding stupid ABC goals. These defenders aren't coached well. Socrates is Unai's defender. Look at how PSG defended last season. Anyone wants attacking football, but unfortunately that comes at a price. It's to a higher price now because we can't outscore the opposition. Klopp can't set a team up defensively, and Pep Guardiola can't set a team up defensively. But what did they do? Splash cash on world-class defense. We need financial backing from the owners to be able to sign world-class defenders. And I honestly don't see that happening because we're willing to let Aaron Ramsey go. I mean, he's not our worst midfielder. The guy is better than Mohamed Elneny, but we're willing to let him go because high wage demands, which tells me that we're not willing to offer high wages, and the only way for us to get world-class defenders is by offering high wages because we don't have Champions League. If Stan Kroenke doesn't have the money to splash the cash on defenders, then why not just sell Arsenal Football Club to someone who's willing to invest the necessary money to get us back up? But anyway, guys, I'm just a fan, but what can I do? I can only support the team. We march on.